so still. Life is changing. Still, when you are in my arms, it always will. And life is changing. How you feeling?
This is wild. This is a big venue. I played this venue back in 2018 and we played it at one end, but playing it in the middle was just mad. Are you guys having a good night so far? My job for tonight is to play songs that hoping you like. If you don't like them, it's going to be an awkward 2 hours, to be honest. Try this one out.
Oh, I'm a master inside out, searching for our sweet surrender. This is not the end. I can't work it out. How when you the motions, when you are I've known for a long time, and all my hopes all
for anyone that has come to my show before, thank you very much for coming again. And for anyone that is coming to my show for the very first time, I just want to explain a little bit what I'm doing with my feet here. This thing is basically called a loop station. Everything you hear tonight is completely live. There is no backing track. It's all done on this pedal. It's controlled with my feet, recorded live, and at the end it's deleted and it will not be the same tomorrow. It's also linked up to 4 other loop stations on this sort of like Yo Sushi conveyor belt thing that's going on here. The way that it works is basically you press record like that, you press play, it plays back, then you can add a layer like this, add another layer. I'm going to do a lot of that. See, it's live, like that. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Oh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on the top. Fill up the engine, we can sit underneath the star. You got me feeling like I wanna kiss you right. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like I stay up all day and all night. I love it when you do it like that. When you're closer, give me the shivers. Baby, like that. When you're closer, give me the shivers. Baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, I'm waiting. On the backseat of the lit dark. Wrap me up between your legs and up. Oh, I can get enough. You know you could tear me apart. Back together in my heart. I never thought that I could love this hard. Oh, I can get enough. Say it like, oh, I love it when you do it like that. When you're closer, give me the shivers. Baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. When you're closer, give me the shivers. Baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Baby, you burn so hot, make me shiver with the fire. Baby, you burn so hot, make me shiver in the fire. You get started, I don't want to get started, you burn. Yeah, yeah, give me the shivers. Baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Right. So did everyone enjoy Cat Burns and Griff? Yeah? You guys having a good Saturday so far? Feels good? Well, I'm loving being back in Munich, you know, I'm going to sound like a broken record here because I always tell the same story every time I'm in Germany. But when I first came over to Germany to play my music, no one really liked it. It was very much sort of like, and I was told, they said, look, if you just keep coming back to Germany, eventually it will happen. And when it does happen, it's the most loyal fan base in the world and they will never leave you. And what has happened is I just kept coming back. And now we get to do these incredible shows. I mean, this is the, I
can't remember how many times I played this last time, but we did this a few times. We played some amazing shows all over Deutschland, and I'm so happy to be back here playing around. I'll stop waffling and I'll play you a song from my first album. I wrote this song back in 2009. I was 18 years old, and I was playing small shows, and when I say small shows, I mean like no one was turning up to the small shows. Like, you know, I was playing to like 8 people, which turns into 10 people, which then turns into 72,000 people here tonight in Vienna. But what I love about this song is every time I play it, I'm like transported back to the time where you're playing to an empty room and you kind of like close your eyes and you open it again, you're like, oh.
White lips, perfect, breathing slowly, burn lungs that take. Lights gone, days and struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange nights. She don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in the pipe she'll fly to the motherland, settle up to another man. Ripped gloves, wind cold, tried to swim and stay afloat, dry house, cold. Now we'll meet out tonight, straight down the line, straight down the line. If everyone puts a light on their phone and holds it in the air right now, I want to see 72,000 lights. Get them out. Sing it! They sting, rumbling like pastry, and they scream. The worst things in life come free to us, so we move under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams. We don't want to go outside tonight, 'cause in the pipe we'll fly to the motherland, settle up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to fly, to fly, to fly, for angels to fly. Right, so I know I'm a singer-songwriter, and I know you look on stage and you see a man with acoustic guitar who plays slow songs. And yes, there will be some points in the show that will be like that. But my favourite part of the show is this next part, because this is where you can tell how good a show is going to be based on audience reaction. This will basically lay out the foundation for the rest of the night. If we can get crazy on this song, we can then push the needle a bit further, right? You got energy? I want to see everyone in the stadium right now. Just go, go, go. I had a bad week, spent the evening pretending it was that deep. You could see in my eyes that it was taking over. I could stop when you're blind and caught up in the moment. You know you take all of my steps right now. I'll be late and then we'll go all night. Two stepping with a woman I love. All my troubles turning up and when I'm in your eyes, petrified. Keep turning up and go all night. We had to take off in our time, but we know what it feels to be holding on. Only love, all we need is us to go all night. Two stepping with the woman I love. Yeah. It's us for you, baby, just me. Words and weapons and in case you need cutting. Questions and confidence and tints are coming out through the dark night. Open my heart if you don't see it, you should trust me. Feel like I got nothing right now. Set the beauty in a dress right now. You got me feeling like the best, and the rest is just less than taste. Looking across your face, the pressure on you about to break. Something's got to change. We got to know our plans and like even there, man, I to the place we're in place. And we'll go all night. Two stepping in a woman I love. All my troubles turning nothing when I'm in your eyes. Let your pride keep turning up and go all night.
How we all doing? Feel good?
But even my time for 2 or 3 nights. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that today. I don't know my love. That's all she knows. Take me and reload. I don't wanna know that today. For a couple weeks I only wanna see her. We took away the days with the takeaway beats. But my text message was the only way to reach. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Figuring out these two plans the same day. But those shows have never been what it's about. Maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. Rather put on a film with you and sit on the couch. Get on a plane and we'll be missing it now. Wish I'd have written it down. My love, that heart is so cold, all over my. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that today. I don't know my love. I told her she knows. Take me and reload. I don't wanna know that today. I know that today. I don't know with my love now. I told her she knows. Take me and reload. I don't wanna know that today. Put your hands in the air, give me a clap back. I'm gonna give you something to sing. You're gonna sing it back. We go. Say yeah. Work it, about to bag it. I like the way you work it. Right, put your hands in the air. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Know that today. I like the way you work it. My love, that heart is so cold, all over my own. No, no, I don't wanna know that today. I like the way you work it. My love, I told her she knows. Take him really low. No, no, I don't wanna know that today. Vielen Dank.
As I said, my debut album came out 11 years ago yesterday. And it sort of feels like yesterday, but also feels like 50 years ago. It's a weird one, because if I look back at that time, not much has changed apart from like the situation has changed. This is a song I hope you'll like.
Cause lately I've been waking up. Give me love, my mind, my mind. 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 My blood is drowning in alcohol. No, I just wanna hold you. Hey, give a little time to me. We'll burn this out. Give that guy.
and Tom on guitar here. We've got John on the bass, Mark on the drums, and of course, Ashley on the keys. All of that. Now, the last time I played the Olympic Stadium, I obviously wasn't here with the band. I played solo for the last 16 years of my life with a loop station. But when I was putting this tour together, I was like, at the end of the Divide tour, we had a meeting on the last gig, and I said, let's do In the Round and let's do something different. And then when I was putting the set list together, there were songs that I was leaving off the set list because I was like, they're just not going to sound good with the loop pedal. Because there was an entire album that I made, which was the collaboration project, which wasn't written to be performed because it's all collaborations. But some of those songs did well, and it's a shame not to play them. So we're going to play you some of them right now. Here we go. The first two, I promise you, they were big hits in English.
Own it, girl, you just own it, 'cause your body's on fire. Show me how to control it. Go here, slip and get higher. But I love how you roll it. I feel my hand there. Hold it, I'll be right by you. Alright, vielen Dank, Wünsche. Now, we're entering into the big sing-alongs. I know that there haven't been big sing-alongs up until this point, but we're entering into the big ones. Quietly, and I don't want that. Like, my job is to sing pretty and in tune, you know, what you paid for, hopefully. But I would like you guys to just sing out of tune. I just need it loud, it just needs to be loud. Can you guys sing loudly and out of tune? Is that something you can do? I know this is a little bit cliched, but give me your loudest scream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, scream! I need that volume on this song. I'm going to start this song and you're going to go, nice one. And you're going to forget that I told you to sing loudly and out of tune, so I'm going to remind you right now to sing loudly. I'll be listening. Don't worry. And I can't see your love. We're on now, so never take something. Will your eyes still try? Be calling you, filled with certainty. But baby, my heart is so alive, hard to tell you. Well, I'm thinking about how people fall in love in my sleep. Baby, just a touch of doing the same thing but at a slightly bigger scale, and then that tour went on for a long time and I was writing the days, playing the union, and then I released my second album sort of like immediately after that, did the same thing over the next 2.5 years, and then when that ended in 2015 and I had a year off, I was like, well, what do I do with my spare time? I should find a hobby, I should find a hobby to do, and I realised that my hobby is actually just music, and that's actually all. I love writing songs and I love playing shows, and I'll either do them in my spare time or I'll do them like this. And, but what I did find in that year is I've got people like I love collaboration. I love writing anything. I love writing like really like hardcore pop music or like dance music, or I've dabbled in any genre that will kind of have me. And like every now and then a song that I write for someone will get very big, and everyone around me will always say, well, why did you give that one away? Why didn't you keep that one? And my mantra has always been like, you can always write another one. You're always going to be writing songs and another one will just come along. There's a brilliant Stevie Wonder quote where he gets asked what his best song is, and he hasn't written it yet. And I love that sort of like outlook of just, the best song is going to come. You just keep writing. So this is a song that I wrote in 2015, and basically I got an email from this guy's manager, and it said, we're looking for songs for this album. Have you got any? I've got to be honest, I was drunk at the time, quite heavily. It's early in the morning, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got a song, sort of go and fold it for Divine. And then I sort of forgot about it, and then I was over in New York maybe like a month later, and they were like, oh, it's the third single. I'm like, oh, probably should have kept that one.
But here we are, and I hope you know it.
For all the times that you made, think I'm crying on my own. Well, I didn't wanna write a song, 'cause I didn't want anyone thinking I still care. I don't, but you're still hitting my phone now. Baby, I've been moving on, and I think it should be something that I wanna hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, she likes everyone, and I never liked to admit. But I've been so caught up in my job, hold back. Maybe you should know that my mama don't like you, she likes everyone, and I never liked that I'm still holding yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby. Stayed in the evening, lost on the side, I've been inside with you. Come on, stop it now. Stop as you please, this whole thing's in the silent state. I'm probably getting confident in the days. Until then, maybe nothing to say, nothing to know, but something to drink, and maybe something to smoke. Let it go until I broke the chain, sing on we found love in a local way. Can you feel it? I can feel it things are coming back. Can you feel it? Turn you out of here, so won't you take my hand out? All the weeks and again. Can you feel it? We're gonna start singing very, very quietly, and then we're gonna build it up. Do you know what I find when you play shows in the rain? Is the shows do get better because people are like, we have no choice but to have a good time right now. We have no choice. So quiet and loud. You know, like this is rain, but when we played Belfast, it was raining sideways, like it was freezing and windy. So this is good rain. This is good rain. It's good. I kind of feel like I'm entering into the power ballads now. I kind of feel like it's like a proper music video. Just here we go. Love it hurts sometimes. It is the only thing.
everyone heard the news that the Queen passed away this week. And I just wanted to take a moment and tell you a story about why guitar. When I was 11 years old, the Queen's Golden Jubilee was on television, and they had this thing called the Party at the Palace, where, you know, all the... But mostly because my brother played music and I just thought it was like something that I should like. But I had never really like, I don't know, got an appetite for it, I guess. And I was watching TV, and Eric Clapton comes on stage and just plays the first thing of Layla, and I was like, oh my god, what's that? That's cool. And then he played Layla, and I was watching on television at home, and it was like one of those moments where, you know, the light bulb comes on, and I go, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. And so I started playing the guitar, and the first thing I learned was Layla. And you know, from the age of 11 to the age of 21, whatever happened, you know, I started writing songs, started doing gigs, and then when I was 21 and had success, you know, not like a long success, I had success for about a year, and I got asked to play the Golden Jubilee, no, the Diamond Jubilee, which was 10 years later, and I found it like this kind of weird full circle moment that I'd like picked up a guitar 10 years before, and then 10 years later I was playing the exact event. And in my mind I was like, I really hope that there's an 11-year-old sitting in their, you know, living room with their parents, and that they look at the TV and say that that's what I want to do. And anyway, I've had a career that has now spanned more than a decade, and I got to play the Platinum Jubilee this time again, which was cool. And you know, I have a song called Joker and the Queen, so I assumed that they were going to ask me to play that, but they said no, we want you to play the song I'm going to play now. We want you to play this song, and it's going to be the last song just before the Queen comes out on the balcony and waves. We're going to do it with a montage of all the pictures of her and Prince Philip. And yeah, it was just like one of the, you know, like there's not many times in your life where you do things where you're like, this is like a nice historic moment. I feel like I'm doing something that, like, you know, I can look back on in 50 years and be like, that was cool that I did that. So when the Queen passed away this week, I was thinking about what to say, because everyone needs to say something nowadays. And I was just going to say it was, I wouldn't have picked up guitar had it not been for the Golden Jubilee. And I'm going to play this song now, and I hope people like it.
I found a love for me, darling, just like right, follow my lead. Well, I found this kitchen we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up. All I own, and in your eyes, you're all in mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the ground, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, darling, you look perfect tonight. I found one stronger than anyone. You share my dreams, I hope that someday I'll share her home. Can you dream of our fighting against all odds? I know we'll be alright this time, darling, just hold on. Dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the ground, listening to our faces. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Everyone put a light on their phone and just hold it in the air. There's a lot of water on stage, so I'm just going to say, if at some point I slip over, be kind to me on social media.
I feel the chemicals when that's so scarred. Come on and tell me broken heart.
Mention, are you having fun? Thank you for breaking the spell with me. This has been such a fun time. I just love doing it. I love doing it.
The class is amazing. You should see the way the light dances up your head. A million colors of haze, golden and red.
Can you hear the guitar? What's that sound, Kris? Alright. Live music, sometimes things go wrong.
Up the clocks, it's amazing. You should see the way the light dances off your head. A million colors, trying to find ourselves in the winter snow. So alone in love, let the world and disappear. Whoa. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. So alone in love, like the world I did. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. Oh, I will hold on to the afterglow. songs left. I need the rest of your energy. Here we go. Hands in the air. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. Please get home safely, please be respectful on the way home, and I hope you get warm and dry very soon. Show every night, but I'm a new crowd, that's you now. Try to see the love of the rain now. See the news rolling, I think it's too loud. I don't know, I won't rush. I say you first, I make you first. Sing, but with a chance of being free. Sometimes I feel I suffocate. Hey! See me, man, I don't need me, man, I don't need me. You need me, man, I don't need me. So you need me, man, I don't need me. 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 So you need me, man. I sing about my own tune and about my own birds down. In other words, to make my tunes go. Yes, I'm just right. You're just blocking me. So get ready to get in your mind. I sing fast, I know that all that shit's cool. I will blast and I leave it on the place. I can't blast the way I act right. I can't blast if I'm smoking on it.